Hi. Thank you for watching my YouTube channel. My name is Tabitha and I am part owner of Creation by Tabitha. I do have a partner. She's more like a silent partner, but I do have one. So today we went to the flower store. We tried to record some things with that, but my granddaughter cut my head off in all the videos, so I may be able to add a little bit of it in there when I'm going back to edit this one. But I'm gonna do some centerpieces today. So we went to the flower store and we got flowers. I have like 20 centerpieces to do. I haven't decided if I was doing all flower centerpieces. It looks like it may be that way, but how I start, I just go pick out the flowers, the colors that I want, try to get as close to the colors as I want. And this is my baby right here. I don't really know where I got this from. I think my husband and I were buying these palettes and it happened to be in there, but it is the best thing for cutting flowers. I'm not even sure what it's called, but I try to keep it, well actually it's called an M-U-Z-A-T-A, whatever that is. Came from Amazon, so if you want one of these, it's the best thing for cutting your flowers. So normally how I start, I have pre-flowers that I've done for other events. This was one I did for another event. Sometimes I start off with these and I kind of just pull out what I don't need and just add what I do need back in here. I'm gonna do these for the majority of them, but there are going to be some that I can't do that with, that I'm gonna have to make it from scratch all the way from the beginning. So hopefully you guys will be tuning in for that later. So once I pull all these out, I normally have a tote or something that I can put them in. Can you give me a tote please, honey? So I won't have flowers everywhere. But yeah, this is how I start. And as you can see, there's already some blue in here. The colors are that one right there. The colors are royal blue and silver and white. That is the party. But royal blue has so many colors. That's why I try to order everything from the same place. Because whenever you start getting stuff, you always end up with 2 or 3 different colors. But we'll talk about that on another note. We are doing flowers today. So I took out everything. So these are like the basic colors that I need to keep in here. So for now, I'm just gonna add some royal blue flowers to it. Now these right here that I bought today are really royal blue. And hopefully they will blend in with this other blue, I hope. We're gonna hope for that. I'm not sure how that's gonna go, but we're gonna see what's gonna happen. And I think these are, I really like these. And if it looks too different, I'll probably just take out the other blue. But I'll start with just putting these in here first, and then I'll see what it looks like. So with these, I try to utilize everything I can to save money. So when I'm doing these, I normally like go halfway up the stem and like cut it in the middle, like halfway. That way, if I have to use it again, I can just pull it out and put it in another flower box. But I try not to, I used to use glue when I did these. I don't use glue anymore because that way you can't reuse the flowers. I mean, you can, but it's so hard to pull them out of there. So I kind of stem away from that. So I just like go halfway up and then I just cut it. And then that way it fits in and it doesn't get hung up with other. So it's not looking too bad with the different shades of blue. I do know that the other shades of blue that I have are actually blend in with this because there are a couple of different shades. So like the whole centerpiece will have like all the shades of blue. Again, like do halfway up and clip it. Now when I was saying that I try to utilize everything that I have when I'm doing flowers, this other half right here, I'm actually gonna cut it off and I'm gonna save it Bella, there's like a little Ziploc bag over there. Because sometimes I order flowers and they have like flower heads. And you need to have a stem for them. You can also order the stems, but like I said, I try to use everything that I have. It's a little plastic bag. It's got little green, nope. It's got the stems in it, nope. It has these in them. If it's not over there, look in the chair somewhere. But anyway, we'll just stack them over here for now until we find that. Yeah, my house is in a wreck right now. My husband has been building a fireplace wall, and I'll show that to you guys later so y'all can check that out. He was talking about make sure you put that in the video. I'm gonna show that to you guys. So far it's looking okay with the flowers. Look at that tote. Look at one of them totes and see if it's in there. And I also, sometimes you don't have to, that's a little long. Sometimes to make it fuller when you put it in there, I kind of push up the greenery and stuff. Sometimes it looks good when you do the greenery like that, and sometimes it doesn't. But in this case, it's looking okay. So we're gonna just keep doing that. And then plus it's for a guy too, so I kind of don't want it to look too girly. So the greenery will help with that. All right, here's my little bag with all my little stems that I keep up with, because I use them. I use them sometimes whenever I may have cut it too short. Well, not really cut it too short, but for the one that I was making, it was for a shorter one. So I use the longer ones that I have to change it out. So that helps too. So I want to, let's see. I don't think I have to use too many of these flowers. Because like I said, when I was shopping, if the video hadn't have got destroyed, you would have seen how I bought my flowers. Like I said, I'm going to try to save a little bit of it and put it in here. We're going to see how that goes. But whenever I'm shopping for flowers, I'm shopping for flowers that are really, really big budded, like really big. So that way, I don't know about this green though. I'm not liking that green. What do you think? That green right there is just too bright. So we're gonna pull that green off. We'll save it for something else, but for now, we're not gonna use that green. Yeah, that green is too much. The other green, yeah, it's doable. But that one, not so much. I don't like that. Okay. So, yeah, I look for bigger flowers so that it fills it up, so you don't have to use as much. And I also might have to take this blue out. This blue right here, that blue is not blending in too good. It's not blending in too good with the color, but the actual other blue is. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull out another one of the other ones that I'm working with and kind of like fill it in. So I won't have to use as many as the other flowers. So they're all balanced out. It's like when I did this one, it's a little bigger. Yeah, I'll pull some from here. Because I don't know how many of these I have, but like I said, I need 20 flowers. I don't know if I'm doing all flower centerpieces on this party or not, but it's gonna be a very exciting week because I also have another party next weekend, and I need to do, I'm gonna need some white. Okay, the tote that we brought in with all the white flowers. Where is it? Over there? The tote you brought in? Can you bring me one of those? I had to introduce my granddaughter to y'all. She is such a help. Over there, honey, the ones you brought in there. She's a good help, except for videotaping. Bella, the ones you brought in. Then you brought some flower totes in here?
They're right there.
I thought you set them over there.
You moved them.
Oh, okay. I moved them. I guess I'm doing too much. Yeah, I need the white ones out of there. Just set it over here and I can grab them. So I have several flowers. Oh my God, there are so many flowers. All right, just put it down. Is what? It's all right. So here, like I said, I try to use the bigger one. See, this is a bigger bud. So if you can see this spot right here, it's a empty spot right there if you can see it. So once I put this flower in here, once I get it to go in there, it covered up the whole spot, so you don't even see the spot anymore. So make sure when you're shopping for flowers to try to save and cut down on price. So these flowers are very expensive. You have to use bigger ones to cover these spots. I don't always use bigger ones in every spot, but majority of the time I do. So for now, this one right here looks good. So I'm gonna go, this is the first one, and it's all done. So the rest of them kind of look like this too. It's got the royal blue in there, it's got another shade of blue, it's got the white, and it's got like a little off-white in there just to give it a little different look. So this is the first one, and it looks all good. And then anything, when I put it on the stand, but sometimes I see spots where I need to add like another little flower, which I do see that right now. So I'm gonna put another one at the bottom over here. And then once you set it on top of the centerpiece, it looks all full and you can't see anything. So this is the first one. So either 9 more to go or 19 more to go. So we'll decide. So I'm gonna put this one to the side, and then I'm gonna start on the next one. See, on this one, I actually already took out some more flowers because I didn't like this other flower that's in here. So this one is gonna have a lot more coming out, and we're gonna be putting more in here. So this will be a good one to show you about the space. And I reuse my foam balls so much. They have like, oh, it looks like it's got holes everywhere. But see, there's an empty space. It's all empty, all empty. So the key thing for me to do is find something big, so I won't have to use as many flowers. So as we're saying, we are doing white, and then we're doing the royal blue. So these are some pretty big flower buds too. So I'm gonna grab like 2 of these. That's one. And hopefully I bought enough flowers. There's plenty over here. I just got a little bit on the table so I can show you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna put 2. I'm gonna put 1, it's a little bit more blue on that side. I'm gonna put 1 here, so it's gonna have that one with a little bit of greenery in it. And like I said, this side has a lot of blue already. I'm gonna put a white in here, like right next to it. And then that white one takes up a lot of space. I probably have to end up putting a smaller one down at the bottom, but yeah. And then over here in this empty space where you see all these blue right here, there's a lot of blue, so I'm just gonna stick this white in here. And once you put the white in there, it just covers up a big amount of the space. And then you can just move the other flowers around and kind of position them so that you're covering up most of your spaces. And these are just simple flower arrangements. On my other party, we'll get a little bit more in depth. It'll be a little bit more stuff will be added. We'll be adding greenery and all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish this one. These flowers are so pretty. I don't think I'm keeping that green on here either. So I'm gonna pop this one right here. And that covers that side. So this side is basically all done. And I'm gonna put some more. And see, when you're doing these, see, here's one right here. I like this one. This is your hydrangea. Hydrangeas are always good to put in flower arrangements. They make everything look so good, and they so fluffy and everything, and then they just come out. I like them. So yeah, it's looking really nice. So I just need a flower at the bottom over here, and I'm gonna do something I'm gonna pull from one of my other ones. Pull one of that blue color out of here, which is so pretty. It's like a lighter blue. That's kind of a royal blue too. Kind of like a royal blue and a navy blue, I guess you could say. All right, I put that there. And I'm gonna put another flower here. So yeah, they're all good. Oh yeah, we have one ivory color that we're gonna pull out. We'll be using that for our other party that we have. So I'll be putting another white one at the bottom because I forgot I had all these white flowers, so I brought more. So we definitely will be using them. I just like it to be full at the bottom. I don't want any gaps or anything. So like I said, whenever I put it on the centerpiece, I may add a little bit more. And with me, when I'm doing flowers, I like different heights all the way around because it makes it look more realistic. So I do that. So that is 2. And all of them are going to be different. None of them are going to look identical because of how I pull the other flowers out and I put them back in. So they're going to look different. So here's another one. And I'm going to pull out the previous flowers, the ones that we're not going to use. And they're all out. So once again, as you can see, we got all this. And this is like a little piece of foam under here too. It's like a little piece of foam. You don't really need a lot when you're building them because you can just add the flowers, and the flowers is what make it a bigger centerpiece. So now that we have that, empty space here, empty space here, empty space here, and an empty space here. So we're just gonna start piling in. Like I said, I start with my bigger flowers. I plug them in first. So I've got 2. I think I'm gonna need 3 for this one. So I'm gonna put one here. See, that took care of that spot. And I'm gonna put one probably here because it's like an empty spot there too. And then I will start over here on this side, but we're gonna need a lot more flowers because this is gonna be a little bit bigger one. I don't know why it's so much bigger, but it is. So like I said, we're gonna put some of the hydrangeas in there because they look good and they look so fluffy. And I don't know how long these videos are supposed to be, but I've been putting videos on there. And oh yeah, but while I'm thinking about it, let me tell you guys about my Facebook. So apparently I had a Facebook and I was like promoting my business page. And I know you guys probably been seeing me requesting friends all over again. And I got like multiple Facebook pages. I do, but I'm trying to end it all. So the ones that you see that's Tabitha Crawford, it's gonna be the new one. And if anybody knows me, they know that that actually was my name until my stepdad adopted me years and years ago. So that's my birth name, what I originally started out as. And so I kept trying to use my name now, but it kept picking up the old accounts and it wouldn't let me do it. So I'm not that familiar about how they do all that stuff with Facebook. Because I really try to use it for my business. I have used it for non-business stuff a couple of times when I wasn't in my right mind. We won't talk about that, but it's just so you can accept the friend request. It's not hacked or anything. It's me. And once I get everybody on there, I'm gonna cancel the other ones or deactivate them. I think that's what I have to do. So just so you know, it's for real. It's not a scam, or it's not a. I ain't been hacked, but even though I think I was hacked originally, but it's gonna be straightened out soon. So you should stop getting those friend requests soon. All right, so doing this one. It's probably going to be a second video once I get them all done so that you can actually see them, how they actually came out. See, I had all these white flowers and I bought more.
You're not gonna lose them.
Well, I'm going to use it anyway. But I still got to make 20 centerpieces, so we might end up needing them. Okay, so this one is made and it's done. And like I said, I like the different shapes. To me, it just looks good when you put it on the thing and it's like all different shapes. I mean, it's kind of all the same, but it's some of them are higher than the other ones. But that's number 3. And they're looking so good. Maybe we should stack them over here, Bella. Well, they can't see them because I can't see them in there. But anyway, I will keep a couple of them on the table so you can kind of see them a little bit. Yeah, I'll just keep a couple on here. All right, let's keep going. And in a few minutes, I'm gonna stop the video, and then when I'm done, I'll do another one so you can see them all. I'm gonna do one more. This one looks like I gotta pull out a lot. So I'm pulling out the flowers. Yeah, so looks like the whole top part of this one is just gonna be out. So we're gonna cut some of these off, like that one. And we have more. I'm gonna cut one of these hydrangeas off. Yeah, and don't forget to utilize your extra stem, because that's a whole nother flower. Because watch, if I cut this off, see, it's a whole nother flower that I can use a stem for. So I keep all of them. I'm not sure if anybody else does that, but that's what I do. So I'm filling this one in. I'm filling this one in. And I got this flower that I haven't been using. We know we don't like the green part, so we're not gonna put that on there. And I have a space here for this one. Yep. And this is a smaller one. I need to add some white. And I'll add a white over here on the side and at the bottom. Actually, I think I need to move this one and then add the white. Yeah. Add the white and then I'll put the blue at the bottom. All right, I'm gonna add a little bit more over here. Yeah, this is a smaller one. Like I said, sometimes you start out, it just depends on how you cut the flowers to make them, just take this off. I'll do a white one, let's do a smaller white one. Alright, so, alright. I think I need more under the bottom. Okay, I need a couple more flowers under the bottom here. Yeah, this bottom is like really empty. And I like to have it under the bottom to where the flowers cover, it almost covers it. Not the whole bottom, but it covers it around so you can't really tell it. Because this base part, the base part will be sitting on the stand. And then another thing that you may need to do, sometimes these stems come through and it makes it where it don't sit on there right, it'll be wobbly. So you might want to just clip the stems out of the bottom. And you'll be able to see them sticking out, so you'll know which ones you need to clip off. You'll see it sticking out. All right, one more, and I think I'm good to go over here. Yeah, just one more. And it can be a smaller flower. It doesn't have to be a big one. It's just a little spot. All right, I am comfortable with this one. I got one stem sticking out on the bottom of this one. So this one is done. So this is a much smaller one. I just use it. I got several different centerpieces. So I'll use it on one of my smaller centerpieces. I don't know. I might be able to finish them all in this little setting. Hey Bella, check and see how many minutes we've been recording. Don't walk in front of it, but can you see it?
25.
25 minutes? Oh, really? I've been talking for 25 minutes.
You can keep going.
But I gotta edit this video. Yeah, this is longer than my other ones. And then the other videos, y'all please watch them and like them and subscribe. This is new to me, but I'm on a mission. Try to get my business out here. People always say I do such a good job, but I don't know. People, I mean, I get more hits about people wanting it, but they don't want to confirm. But they do. I'll take that back. They do confirm, but I would like to have a whole lot more. But I'm feeling pretty blessed right now because I got a lot of parties scheduled so far. I have plenty more dates available though, but I do have some scheduled. I actually have, how many this month? 3 so far this month. I get a lot of last minute stuff too. Yeah. So that's one of the things. So we're gonna fix this one. And I guess it would be good if I was able to show you guys like one from the very beginning, how I do it. Like from, without me recycling. Cause that's what I'm doing now, I'm recycling. So, alright, let's put some more in. I would love to show you guys all these flowers around me, but I'm really trying not to show you my house right now because it's stuff everywhere. The whole living room is tore up from doing that fireplace thing, and they're almost done with it, so hopefully everything will be back to normal in the next few days. Alright, there we go. This one is coming out okay. So I'm just filling in the spots again for anybody that's not knowing what I'm doing. Because I pull flowers out. This is called a recycled centerpiece. I feel like, yeah, that's the name I should give it. It's a recycled centerpiece. Recycled from somewhere else. Alrighty, we are almost done with this one. Yeah, I got a lot more to do, but I want to do one from scratch. That's what I want to do, so you guys can see how I do it. So, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do one from scratch. Bella, over there by the front door, there's a box. Can you open the box up and give me one of those green things?
Yeah.
And then I'm going to need a knife. So I'm cutting off the extra pieces on the bottom so that it'll sit flat. Alright, so this one is done as well. So what I'm gonna do, that is 1, 2, 3. We did 5. I have more in there to do, but I wanna do one before, I wanna do one just so you can see how I do it all the way from the beginning. A knife, one of those big knives over there. Nope. Let me see. Nope. One with a smooth one. And make sure you hold it down when you walk over. One in the back. Yeah, that'll work. And my table. I done messed my table up. I see that now. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. I shouldn't be on my table, but until I get everything straightened out. So, I buy this foam thing from the flower store, and it's like $2.50. Hobby Lobby has them, but they're a little bit higher in Hobby Lobby. So I get it there. So I get in the middle of it, and I just kind of take a knife and cut it. So now it's 2. So there's 2 for the price of 1. So once I do that, all right, you want to put this back over there for me, please? Thank you. So once I do that, I decide how I want to do it and what flowers I want to use. So because it's royal blue and white, I'm probably going to start with the bigger white flowers. Yeah, and this is my tote, guys, and it's full of, this is one of the totes, and it's full of flowers. I want to start with the bigger flowers first. And here's one that I told you, like, sometimes they don't have the stems on them. And therefore, I go in my little baggie, and I grab a stem out, and I just find one that I think is about the right size, which should be any of these, and hopefully it fits. Perfect. See? It's attached. So I do that a lot. So I'm gonna pull out some of the bigger white ones. A big one. There's one. Yeah, some of the bigger white ones. And I watched one video one time, and it was like, what goes up must come down. It's like the way they arrange the flowers. I don't have time to show you guys what I do. You see this flower right here, how it's like droopy down, like it's just messed up. So what I would do if I was gonna use this flower, I have plenty so I don't have to do that, but I would take my glue gun and I would just glue it back up like that, and then it would go back to the way it would be. So you don't have to get rid of your flowers if they come apart like that, or start to come apart. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pop one here, one a little bit lower down on the other side, and it's gonna turn. All right, then I'm gonna do another one on this side, another one over here on the top, and then I'll put one in the center, a bigger one. And this is one of the ones that looks like it, but the thing about this one, if I put it in the center, when I put the other flowers in, it'll push up on it, so it'll make it full again. So as you can see, I put the white ones in. Not saying this is all the white I'm gonna use, but I just wanted to put them in here. So they're in here. It seems like I used a lot, but I really didn't. So that's the white. So like I said, hydrangeas always make a big difference to anything you're working on. So I pop them in. I just look for some that are maybe not with such a long stem. I don't want to keep having to cut my stems, so I just pop that one there. I'm gonna put maybe one more right here, and you can see it's starting to fill in already. So now that I've got the white in there, I may put a little off-white here and there, but once I get the blue in there. So let me grab a couple of off-white things. Let's see, a couple of them. I don't need very many, maybe like 3 or 4. Yep, okay, that's 3, should be good. All right, now that I've done that, I'm gonna grab some of the royal blue flowers and stick them in there. And this is one that I'm making from scratch. And yeah, I gotta figure this out because I don't think that I bought enough flowers or have enough flowers. So I'm just gonna start popping these in. They don't have to go in any type of order, but I just start popping them in different places, and they'll just start filling in. wherever I'm putting them. Get a couple of roses, and then I'm gonna use some of those other blue ones too. I gotta find them, but I know they're in there somewhere. And this is one. Actually, I'm gonna take this white one out and pop this in the middle. Then I'll move the white one right there. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'll throw in a couple of off-white here and there. And notice I'm just popping these in here, not in any kind of order. But I did, like I said, I watched a video once and it said what goes up must come down. So you put one up on one side and one down on the other side. That's never worked for me yet, so I'm not trying it. It hasn't worked for me. And I want to put some of that other blue that I have, so I'm gonna pop them up a couple of places. And maybe here. And for the foremost, yeah, I think that's it. I need a couple more of these. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need more flowers. And I'll wait on that one. Apparently I'm using a little bit more white in this one than I originally was thinking of using. And plus this is a bigger block too. So these will be a bigger centerpiece because of the blocks that I'm using. Because the other blocks were really much smaller than this one. I could have made it a little smaller, but it's okay like this. So that way, some of my centerpieces will be a little different. So we're almost finished filling it in, even though I think I need more blue. I do need more blue. Alright. Sometimes you have to really push these flowers in. Especially when you're dealing with a newer foam block, because it hasn't been used before, so it doesn't have all these pre-made holes that I had. Alright, we need a little bit more blue in here because it's too much white. Alright. Bella. Alright. Let's just pop this in here. We need some bigger flowers to take up some space because I am using entirely too many flowers. Huh? I know, I want to just kind of, ooh, as you can see, it's getting there. I just need to fill in some more spots. Yeah, so this is going to be a big one. It could use some more. I really wish that other color was popping, but it's not. I mean, maybe I could use in another section. But it's just so different. It's like a totally different blue. Okay. So, in that case, I have to use more royal blue. Alright, that takes care of the top part. I need something over here. I'm going to move you over. And then sometimes you have to play around with it. So, you know, to get it to look right, you have to move stuff. You can start out one way, but then once you start putting flowers in here and seeing how it's arranging and how it's looking, you're probably going to end up moving some things. Because I've had to move quite a few of these to make it work. Like the next time I use this one, it's gonna be so much simpler and so much easier because it's already done, and all I gotta do is just pull out some of the colors and pop something else in there. So yeah, that part will be so much easier the next time. So it's looking good. It's a couple more places, and I turn it over sometimes, and that way you can see what you need on the bottom. And under the bottom, it's kind of empty. So I'm gonna fill it in. I'm gonna fill it in with some white ones, because like I said, the white ones are always, they're bigger. So I'll just fill it in with some of these. Alright, okay. So yeah, I'm gonna fill it in with the white ones. Yep, you see it's filling in right how it looks full and fluffy on that side. So I'm gonna keep going. Alright, Bella, how long have we been on here now? Cause I'm gonna turn it off when we finish this.
41.
Really? Alright, I'm almost done with this one. And like I said, I'll tune back in whenever I get all of them made. So you can kind of see, what they look like. But for now, I'm just filling in some empty spots right now. And it's looking really good. I just need to fill in and adjust them a little bit, like pull them out and make sure they kind of even a little bit in some spots. All of it don't have to be even. Like I said, I like the dimensional, how it's different sizes. It just looks better. All right. We're done here. All right, and that's that. One more, I think, and we're all good. Maybe two more, because I see an empty spot, a couple of spots right here. Yeah. Yeah, I have to really push that in there. And this will be my last piece. Alright, so that takes care of that. So, okay, as I'm turning around and I'm looking at it, I notice this one spot right here is just too white. So I need to get a little bit of blue in that spot. So I'm gonna do a hydrangea piece because it fluffs out more and it will cover up more space. So right here in the center of all of this, I'm gonna stick this. So there it is. So now you see there's like different shades. And this is a huge one because it came out that way because of the size of the foam board. So there it is. I'm still not completely happy with the size. I think I need four more pieces. Right somewhere. I'm going to adjust it a little bit. Maybe right there, yeah. One more piece right there. And once we do this, we are all good. All right. So it's all done. So here it is. As you can see, all the way around. It's full, all the way around is full. I can adjust a little bit. As you're looking at it, you can pull them out a little bit and adjust. But it's done. So it's all the way. You can see that it's all hidden. You just have that little bit showing under the bottom. And I'm checking for anyone that's sticking out, and I only see one. So that's good. So that's how you make one from scratch. And there it is. So guys, thank you for watching my channel. Please make sure you subscribe, and don't forget about me doing my whole Facebook and stuff over. And I will get with you guys later. Thank you for watching. Bye.